Happy Wednesday, folks. Glad to see everybody is here. Well, almost everybody. Ava is taking the night off. She's got a lot of different different plates that she's keeping spinning with all the different Kickstarters that are running or we're about to run. And you'll get a view of all of them when we do our halfway commercial break. So be sure to keep watching when you do that to get a look at what Subversion is like, Exit Vector, and there's another one which I'm drawing a blank on, but I'll figure it out as we go.
Shadowrun Edge Zone.
That was a few months ago. Okay. Anyways, so Shadowrun Denver. Last time, everything went perfect on the run. In fact, the run went so smooth it wasn't even worth streaming it. Everything went right. Then flying back, everything started going wrong. It started out with a slight issue with stealing some food for the trip back. Involved one of the runners having to change into a Hawaiian shirt. And if you think Hawaiian shirts are annoying, then imagine one on a giant troll. Then it involved the plane running into a mana storm. Which promptly ruined that. Well, actually, in Firefly terms, that troll wearing their Hawaiian shirt got put through the wash. And that Hawaiian shirt was ruined along with a good chunk of his midsection. So they started walking. They are on their way back to what they hope is someplace with technology where they can get a signal out and hopefully to get a ride back to Denver with that troll on a litter, dragging him behind him. They had just defeated a Fort Americar and chased it off. That appeared to be animated. And like I said, they had chased it off. And I assume afterwards you all started you continued walking.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're going, you could feel the winds pick up, the howling, comes the light show that is the mana storm kind of slowly gets more and more intense. And Chains, you're remembering what did your mentor teach you about mana storms?
They're not good.
Everybody give me a perception roll.
Visual?
Yes, visual.
So it begins.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, back to normal, 9 dice, 2 hits.
13 dice, a glitch. I mean, you have to work it, and you got this one the hard way. You didn't do a whole lot. There was only 1, 2. These were mostly ones. Well, okay. I want to say thank you for taking up with Ava gone. You're taking up the slack uh, for rolling ones, and I appreciate it. As a GM, I will appreciate it. I believe that, but that also recharges your edge to full, right?
Yes, I have attribute mastery, so that intuition roll earned me an edge, and the glitch turned into a critical glitch, which filled my edge bar. So I'm back to 7 edge.
Yep. um. Okay. You um.
Anyone low on edge, James would gladly let his luck rub off on you and spend 2 edge to give you a point.
So that glitch turned into a critical glitch. You said, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right.
All my glitches are critical glitches. There's no other glitch for chains.
Okay. So everything looks fairly normal to the rest of you. However, glitch, you see,
but I can change
chains.
my name if you want.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, chains. You're right. I happen to be looking at the word glitch on the thing. Chains. You see a it's a dragon. A small one to makes you feel any better. It's not an elder. This one probably has stats. That is swooping out of a whirlwind at the bunch of you.
And like, how are we like? Are we in a line? Is somebody in front of me? Is somebody behind me?
That's honestly.
I feel like Chains probably would have been leading because he wants to show people, he's got what it takes to be a cool Shadowrunner.
Okay, all right. I don't think anybody would argue that they should be up front. So, so yeah, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily. You guys tell me. Would you be like in a line formation, or essentially you're walking on a street on a road down a hill?
Yeah, so they're probably going to be walking in a straight line.
Yeah, aren't we pulling that guy behind us too?
Yes. Depending on your definition of we, Cyrus, I believe, is doing most of the work.
Yeah, well, when she says we in real life, she also means just me.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. You're right.
We're gonna unpack some boxes. Gonna move some furniture. So Chains is gonna immediately go into stealth mode, and he's gonna spin around. He's gonna put his hands up. He's like, "Guys, there's a dragon coming. Get out of the way."
There's an excessive number of dragons I've run into in one lifetime. Thought it was supposed to be just like once, maybe at a distance, and you go get an autograph if it's one of the ones that talks. Anyway, I grab this guy and move off into some cover.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, you got enough strength. All right, you everybody hauls off into cover. And Chains, you spin back, and you know how when you're lying on your back in a field looking up and you see the clouds and the different shapes that they form and everything like that, and how they like just kind of dissipate away. That's effectively what you see this dragon that just seems to dissolve into mist.
Do I feel like he used some sort of magical power to make himself invisible, transparent?
That is up to you. How paranoid your character is.
Yeah, he's got a logic of 3, so I feel like he'd probably figure it out. That's not dumb. That's average. But for the group, I think he used some type of magic to make himself disappear. He's gone now. I don't know where he went.
Well, we should keep an eye out.
Yes, we should proceed carefully.
Okay. Sleepy?
Yep.
Something doesn't feel right. Hanako's gone.
Guys. Sleepy will just like turn around just to double check. When was the last time you saw Hanako?
Wasn't keeping track, but it wasn't that long ago. I don't reckon.
Like, she helped us fight off that possessed car.
Right.
Yeah.
That
That
was
was about a maybe a half hour ago.
I mean, did she tell anybody she was going to wander off in the little girl's room, or?
Give me a memory roll, Chains.
Cyrus, you're really you see things that others don't. I noticed you're super perceptive. Did you see her wander off?
Can we make a memory check?
You can, yeah. It changed specifically because he kind of spun around. So he was definitely looking at the group. She was definitely back there. When you spun around.
I did see her when I alerted you guys. I remember because she like rolled her eyes and she's got that nervous twitch.
Yeah, I don't remember. I like the Chains complimenting me. You're very perceptive, and I'm like, make a memory check. 2 hits on. He's rolling 14 dice on memory, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely clever and everything.
I'm just gonna kind of hand wave it because the character's not here. You guys look all around and something weird happened, but you cannot find any sign of her. So
I'm gonna look around in Astral and see if I see anything. That was bad though. Astral was bad?
yes, it is. Looking in Astral didn't go well the last time you did it, and that was when the Mana Storm was a lot farther away.
All right, so I'm going to take some precautions this time. I'm going to walk back to where I last saw Hanako, and I'm kind of look at the ground. I'm going to shade my eyes so I don't really see the horizon at all. I'm just going to look at the area where I last saw her.
Okay. All right, go ahead and give me an Astral roll. Okay. Okay. With that good a roll, considering you looking, you see the signature of her, essentially the spirit, the water spirit that she had bound to her. You see the residue of that, but you also see through it in terms of it was masked. you see another spirit. You see another. You see another astral signature through there, where you're supposed to see hers.
Yeah, I'm supposed to see the caster's astral essence, so I see someone else's. That's cause for concern. Guys, I don't know what's going on with Hanako, but her spirit wasn't actually summoned by her. It was summoned by some other magical awakened person. And I don't recognize that astral essence at all.
So someone else summoned her spirit, or she summoned a different spirit?
Actually, with 5 hits, it's a it's not a it wasn't a summoned spirit.
Was it free?
It was a free spirit.
All right, I'll relay that to the group. It was a free spirit, so if it was following her commands, it was doing it of its own volition. And I don't.
Up until it wasn't.
Well, it never was. It was just doing it because it wanted to get, I don't know, maybe it was playing with her or something.
Yeah. So also this dragon now. So
yeah, maybe the dragon had summoned it, but I don't know. But what I do know is that with this mana storm here, I don't think I can track Hanako. But possibly if we can make it back to the other side of the storm, I could find a spirit and track her down.
Okay. So you guys commence walking again. Let's see. Let's pull up the map. Hey. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. You keep going. There it is. Well, what you just got to witness was a GM brain fart. The GM had a plan and was ready to execute that plan, but the GM completely forgot the plan. So the GM stalled for a couple minutes, trying to turn this into a learning moment for what to do when you've forgotten what you were going to do, and you just need to fill the air with some voices for a minute until you actually get the idea again. So you guys make it to the bottom of the hill. Like I said, the mana storm has gotten worse. The wind is whipping around. Magic is chaos all around you, and you at this point you all start seeing things. Different images, moments from your past pop up in front of you, and Jen, how long has it been since Glimmer last took her? Actually, was going to make it a euphemism, but there's no euphemism. When was the last time Glimmer snorted Nova Coke?
It's probably been a minute. I was trying to remember if she used it in the last fight.
10, 20 minutes.
I absolutely remember seeing it on the plane. The little spoon. That's the last time Jane saw.
I like to mix it into a tea. You know, be very classy about it.
It's just the little spoon, you know.
Jen's role playing someone who's done drugs.
Yeah. Okay. No, then actually, Jonathan, you've probably been okay. You're probably okay. All right. But everybody, give me a composure roll. Okay, Sleepy is rock solid. Jane's and Glimmer and okay, everybody is fine. Okay, it's not a ghost cat now. I just had to check and make sure it wasn't disappearing.
Not
As you're walking, yeah, I am drawing everything blank. Okay. Give me a again, give me another perception roll.
Did anyone get the license plate number of that Ford America car? I kind of want to look it up later, see who it belonged to.
No.
Okay. You all rolled very well for it. So as you get to the bottom, you're walking on the street again. There's some tall grass around you along both sides of the road. And you can. Well, what's interesting is the grass, the grass smells like tequila. That's the actual smell that's in the air right now. And pretty much everybody has noticed that there are people, there are operatives in the grass. In the, like I said, it was tall grasses, and you've all noticed that they're around you. So, like I said, you're walking down the street. You're walking down on the road. Grass is all around you. You could see them being whipped around by the winds, and at some point, you all catch images that look like there are armed individuals walking through the grass, crawling through the grass, closing on you.
Do we pretend like we don't see them?
Yeah, actually, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm wise to their tricks. I think this is just another illusion.
Well, if it's illusion, we can pretend like it's not there. And if they're real, we can pretend like they're not there and crawfish on them when they act.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right. Everybody give me another set of perception rolls. Okay. The threshold was only 2, so it really didn't take. Wow. That's a bad sign for me. If that's how I'm gonna that's how I'm gonna roll. Who is taking up the rear?
Me.
Okay. All right.
Unless you count the guy I'm dragging behind me, in which case he's in.
True, but he's unconscious. Uh you they're making their move. You guys all get by them, and it seems like you don't see anybody, you don't see any up front, but you casually look back to check on Jay, and they've started closing fast on you guys. So if you want, feel free to roll initiative. Let me toss up the timer. Did I not? Sorry about that. Okay. We are.
All right, Chains. I see you.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Chains, you it's not that often that he gets beat, but okay, so you dove.
I had to take time to put that feller down first.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, you had to roll 2 ones for me to do it.
Yeah. Okay. You you went and tried to slip it into the grass. Let's see if they spotted you. Wow. Okay. My rolling is just going great so far tonight. I have not rolled one hit on any of the d6s yet. Okay. So you don't think they saw you. Which side did you jump? Which side did you slip into the grass on? The left or the right?
I mean, are they coming from behind us or are they coming from the left or the right?
Yes.
Chains would be moving towards them.
Well, no, I'm saying yes. They were on both sides of the road coming at you. And as you went, they were coming in from the side. And as you went by, they let you go by, and then they were gonna sweeping in from behind. So you went for the side on the right.
Yeah, so Chains will just dip down into the right into the weeds and the brush, and he's going to start moving towards these guys.
Okay. All right. Is that all your? Okay, you have a niche. That's all you're doing for this pass.
I'd also use my quick release to pull my Manriki chain out, and I would get it ready. And then I would, if anyone comes in range that looks to be a threat, I will attack.
Okay. All right. Cyrus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn these guys' heads into canoes.
Okay. Which side are you shooting, the left or the right?
Which side's Chains on?
He's on the right.
And I'm on the left. For edge exchange, my attack rating is a 17.
Okay. 17, you do get an edge.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your shots.
All right. Yeah. Shooting left and right. How many targets are there?
There's at least 3 on each side. Could be more if they're like right backed up against each other, but you're positive there's at least 3.
All right. I'm just going to shoot at 2 of them.
Okay.
To begin with. All right. 7 hits. That damage should be, no, it should be 4. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what was that 8p?
Yep. 8p.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the other. That's good.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What was their defense on that one?
Oh, I'm gonna use the same one.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So
yep. Okay. Okay.
Right,
They are charging you.
How much? I'm kind of broke.
Well, they don't know you're there. Okay.
I guess as soon as one of them comes into like 12-meter range, about that would be when my triggered action would go off.
Okay. Go ahead and roll defense twice, Cyrus. Okay.
Nice try.
All right. Sleepy.
Ooh.
Okay. So unless you want to use edge, the first one there, you're going to have to resist 4p.
Uh, okay. I'll take it. What button do I need to press ultimately?
Body.
Okay.
Body, yes. And then another defense, and for that second one. Okay. So you took 3 physical. And you have to resist body again for the same amount of 4p. Okay, so you took 1 physical from that one. And Glimmer, give me a defense roll. Okay. With unless you use edge, you're going to take 4p. Well, you have to resist 4p with body.
I am not strong and not full of body. So I would like to spend 2 of my edge to change one of those, change that 4 to a 5.
That takes it down to taking 3p because the attacker wins 6e.
All right. Then, that's right. Remembering how to play this game. Well, then I will might as well just spend 4 edge to reroll all failed dice.
Yeah, I mean you could also have me reroll 2 of mine, take a chance, or me reroll 3 of mine and take a chance. Up to you.
Yeah, I'm already pretty close, so.
Okay.
Oops. All right.
If you click the plus sign on the left side of the roll template, that'll have all of your misses in the box. So it'll just say 5, which is the number of dice you would reroll.
Fancy.
Okay.
Hooray!
All right. So, Glimmer, you had this one guy. He came out of the grass and charged you. He's got a stone axe of some kind. And tatters of an as technology uniform, you're pretty sure. Like, yeah, like he's had to have been living in the wilderness for, for a decade. And like I said, it was a roughly hewn stone axe that he swung at you. So what do you do? It's your action.
I will look him straight in the eye and say, "Oh no! I hope that dragon that we saw back there doesn't show up right now to eat your face." And use con.
Yep. Go ahead. Letting glitch. Okay. Sleepy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You had two of them that came at you and hit you.
Yeah. How far? Like they're still right up,
Yes, they are.
right? Okay. I guess does it make sense to unarmed strike here? I'm gonna do that.
You gonna what? Unarmed strike them or okay?
All right. I think at least. Wait. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to use any edge to hit, or you gotta accept the miss?
Yeah. Is it 2 edge to bump that 4 up, or how many edges is that?
It would be 2 edge to bump your 4 up to a 3.
I'll go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
And then that's 4p.
4p. Okay. Body. Okay. All right. We're back up to the top of the order.
So during their combat round, did any of them come in range of Chains? So his Overwatch action would have taken place.
No. Nope. The two that
Because his range is 12 meters with the chain. That's why I was asking.
yep. No, they all went and tried to engage in melee. Well, and they're all engaged in melee with your party. So
Okay. Because I had moved towards the bad guys.
Yep.
So the bad guys would have had to move past me to get to the party. That's why I was wondering. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm going to move so that I'm 12 meters from the closest bad guy, and I will whip my Minarchy chain at him.
Okay.
And I forgot I was absolutely going to pre-edge that, but it's okay. 8 hits is plenty.
Yeah. Okay.
And with a minor action, I will pull one of my chakrams off my belt. That's also on a quick release. So, and that will be it for James's turn.
Okay, so you do 17, or you do 7 plus 4, so you do 11 stun. Yeah, but that is 9. Okay.
My attack rating with that is 14, so I don't know if it doesn't matter. I have full.
That did get you an edge, but okay. All right. That one of the ones attacking Sleepy goes down. Okay, Payne, what are you?
Yeah, I'm switching. I hit the switch on the pistols to go to semi-auto. Reduces my AR to 15, which is probably not enough for an edge.
It is because they're what they're wearing is literally in tatters.
Got it. Cool. I like shooting people that don't have armor. So again, 2 shots, 2 targets.
Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty close to. Okay.
So 8. And the second one is, oh, what is wrong with my left hand? All right. So first one's going to take 11.
Yep. First one takes 11, which is way beyond what it can handle.
I just crease his head for him and move on to the other one with my left hand, and I doubt I'll do very well.
In this case, I'm gonna with you. I use both the same roll.
Right. Yeah, so I missed with the second one.
So you miss with the second one.
Guns drunk again. All right. Don't worry, your turn's coming.
Actually, at that point, does anybody speak Spanish or the Aztec language?
Mm-hmm. Check my knowledge is here. I think I do.
Okay.
I do not.
All right. The one that was by Glimmer is yelling something. And they start to withdraw. So Glimmer and Sleepy, you both can do something if you choose to, as they're bolting away from you.
No. I think
Okay, you're just gonna let them retreat.
I give them a knowing look, like, yeah, that's right. You should run now.
Okay. Everybody give me a memory roll.
James.
That's really impressive, Chains. A glitch with 5 successes.
Yeah. Well, Chains, these Aztecs are obviously part of the lost expedition from the 2060s. You remember seeing a documentary about them, going into all the details about this stuff. So you are positive these ones are the lost or the Lost Expedition. Actually, back from the in the 2070s during the whole Ghostwalker brouhaha, the original one where it kicked out Aztec for the first time. Sleepy? These you spotted some of their group insignias, and you're positive these guys were part of the same unit. That was part of that whole thing where you it was at the beginning of that last set of missions when everything started going weird in Denver. And you guys basically smuggled yourselves back in on a VTOL, and ended up at the end of the thing you had to shoot some Azzies. They're part of the same. They were part of the same unit. So
The snakes. Right? Same mission as the snakes.
yeah. Okay. There are a couple. Anybody do anything in regards to the couple of them that are the bodies that are left behind?
Push him into the grass.
Okay.
I mean, the one I put down was with stun damage. We could wake him up and try and get some information out of him if you all want.
Do you have time for that?
No.
Mana Storm.
What time's our reservations?
It's definitely 8 o'clock. That's when all reservations are everywhere.
Okay.
The check-in's at 3.
Okay. You push him into the grass, and keep going.
I would like to take a few minutes to patch up some wounds. I think we have some wounded here. If you're injured, hold hands with me, and I will cast heal. Who's more injured, Glimmer or?
Okay.
Sleepy?
Yeah. You. I think Sleepy's the one that took most of the.
All right, I'm going to use some of my wonderful powers here. I'm going to pre-edge this healing roll on Sleepy.
Okay. Also,
Like you're not. No, it's all.
yep. You've got 4 wild dice on that.
Oh gosh! All right, let me. You want me to re-roll or?
Just take it from the last 4 dice.
Well, I got a. Well, that gives me an extra 6 hits, so that's 9 hits.
Okay. That actually gets past. Yeah, Sleepy.
I had it in me.
Yeah, you. Well, what happens? There is this bright flash that happens, and you both end up stumbling backwards. But Sleepy, you're completely healed.
Okay.
And Chain's eyes glowed for a moment.
That had some kick to it.
Yeah, definitely. It was like a static shock or something.
Okay.
Very spicy.
All right.
I will not do that again.
Considering how it would have gone if they hadn't been, that would have been, yeah. If you hadn't gotten a positive jolt, it would have been bad. But you guys, Jay is still unconscious, but he's still being kept alive by the please don't die drug that Shadowrun has. And as you're walking, you appear to have entered in, passing through some kind of old town. A lot of buildings made of stone. Nothing that you saw from a distance. Just seems to kind of appear. And you guys can explore all that when we get back from our break. Be back in 10 minutes, folks. Hey, folks, thank you for sticking around. So, you walked into essentially a set of primitive stone buildings. The road is still the road, but all around it, like I said, there's a town of primitive stone buildings that are really very anachronistic. They really shouldn't still be existing in this part of the Midwest. What do you folks do when you do you just keep going, or do you take a look around in the through the buildings?
I turn around and check and see how see how our friend here is doing.
He's stable. He should still be good for a while. As far as the drugs to keep him alive are going. So no real change with him.
Perhaps these stone buildings provide us some shelter that we could weather this mana storm that's approaching.
Yeah, we can do that.
It'll be just like that old trid where there was a storm and red shoes.
Yeah. Anyway.
It was a lot of shoes. I think it was a storm of shoes, actually. And that's why I liked it.
Okay.
Just a mental image that's going to stick with me a while.
Storm of shoes.
Swear, Jen, if I have nightmares about a Nordstrom's being picked up in a tornado and flung at me.
Oh, you gotta go with the DSW or like a Payless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, or a Payless, yeah.
I like that you went to Nordstrom first, though.
Shadowrun Denver does not endorse any of these businesses.
But if they want to sponsor us, we could definitely
have your people call my people.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a perception roll then as you folks make your way through.
Visual.
Yep.
Let's see if I can glitch on this one too.
I got confidence in you, man. No, man, you
Oh,
know.
I had my edge thing
That.
still on. I had my pre-edge
Oh,
still on. That's
okay,
not.
I'm gonna make you re-roll that then. Unless you want to pre-edge this perception.
I mean, I have 4 edge. I might as well. Yeah, I pre-edged it.
Okay. Okay. So, man, since you didn't glitch, I actually got to come up with. I got to tell you what really is around here. Up till now, I've been able to just make up something crazy. Um. Okay. Um. Essentially, the Cyrus and Sleepy, you walking around it. The place looks like, in theory, a lived-in primitive village. Nothing, no wood, or anything. Um, no, no wooden structures or anything. Everything is made of stone. Um, and you spot several statues of, they would have to have been large humanoids. But they don't have the look of trolls. They've got the heavy bodies of trolls, but the head and the necks just don't match up, and there's no horns. But their statues are all over 7 foot tall. So Chains and Glimmer. The statues, there's something about them. You see what they see, but there is something about the statues that just, you're not quite sure what. But you don't see any obvious threats or anything. Do you try and go in one of the structures?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're trying to get out of the storm.
Okay.
Like I feel like we've been walking all night and
Yep,
most of
you
the
have
day.
been. Yeah.
Cyrus's arms probably feel like noodles at this point.
You yeah. Okay. Going into one of the structures,
I will stick my head in first.
okay. All right. An earthy smell to it. Dirt floor. Again, some more stone structures, there is a hearth in here made of stone. There are several raised sections of dirt. About 8 feet long at various spots. Give me a well, I mean, tough to say what they are, but it could be where bodies are buried. They're about that size. But other than that, no signs of anything really in here.
Like, is it fresh dirt or is it just a mound that's been there a while?
It's a mound that's been there a while.
Maybe we could find another stone shelter.
Okay.
It don't look like they got up anytime recently, so.
Do you stick your head in another one?
Yeah, I'll start exploring.
Okay. Jen and Chains and Glimmer, give me another perception roll. Did you roll one, Chains?
Oh, sorry. Just trying to get me to glitch again.
Not necessarily. Chains, you're positive that the statue moved.
Yeah, that's not good. I will share that with the group.
It didn't move much. It just like started turning its head.
Did you? What type of? What did the statue look like? Was it?
Well, it's 7 feet tall. It's got the big, heavy, muscled features of a troll, but the forehead kind of slopes upward into a point. And the neck is almost non-existent.
So its proportions are correct anatomically, like an actual creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times until recently, they didn't. Statues weren't anatomically, proportioned correctly. Easter Island statues, that kind of stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I think these statues are not statues. Anybody
What
have an
else
idea?
would it be?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that one over there moved. Maybe you could, like, I don't know, talk to it, see if it could be reasoned with.
As long as it's not that scary statue from that old trip game where they kidnapped children and they never came back, then yes, I'll be happy to talk.
Reckon that sounds like something that might have happened. I don't know what you're talking about again.
Your knowledge of esoteric old video games and triz just astounds James.
Everyone needs a hobby.
Yeah. Okay. What do you say to the statue?
Excuse me, friend, statue friend. We are looking for somewhere to ride out the storm. Is it okay if we sleep here, or can we go sleep somewhere else?
Okay. All of you this time, because you're looking at it, see their chest rise up. That would be wise. That building is empty.
Boss, you still with me?
If you sleep for quarter day, storm should pass. Out of character, there is a definite danger when streaming of doing something with being a very slow moving, slow talking creature, uh, because people think you froze up. um,
In the hand.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You are welcome.
And what are you?
It pronounces something, but it's not. But Tom's vocal cords can't reproduce it. It 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 sounds, and if I thought of it, I would have picked up a couple rocks. It sounds like two rocks being crashed together in a specific rhythm. I am, in your language, the leader of this village. Are all your people so different in heights and bodies?
Yeah.
There's a wide variety of us.
You're so soft How do you survive the crashes of mana?
The best we can. We're actually trying to get out of this area because it is very hard for us being so squishy.
Hmm. If you sleep a quarter day, the storm will have passed, but you mustn't hurry too long afterwards. The village will shift back before that point. Soon after. You are you owned by Icewing?
No, we're not owned by anybody. Actually, that's kind of our whole deal, is that nobody owns us and we are a free people to do what we want.
Owned. Wrong word. Are you led by Icewing?
If you're speaking of who I think you're speaking of, then we have a healthy respect for Icewing, but we follow our own paths.
But you've walked through the metaplanes. I can see its touch on you. And really looking hard at Glimmer at this moment. Icewing is the guardian of that gateway. Are you aiding him in its repair?
Are we? I don't. If we are, I don't think it's on purpose. We're not making it worse on purpose either.
You should sleep.
Yeah, you're right, because this is hurting.
I will make sure you wake up in the quarter day.
Well, thank you. That's very nice.
Much obliged.
You are welcome.
Hmm. Yep. Adios. Head over to that other guy behind because I have.
Yep. Yep. You guys move in. You guys slide into the thing, into the spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a place to make a fire?
Yes, there is.
I'll make a fire.
Takes you a little bit to figure out, the fuel, but once you do, you can get something that warms the place up. He Once you get it lit, there is a shadow that covers up the room. The being you were talking to seems to have settled down in front of the door, and is pretty much blocking it, which keeps a lot of the wind from whipping in and blowing various stuff in. So you guys can settle down if you'd like and get some sleep.
I do, but beforehand, I build like a small altar, put my guns on, 5 playing cards out there, 2 aces, 2 eights, and a 9. And focus on my
Okay.
power. Then I go to bed.
Okay. All right. True to his word. In roughly 6 hours, you're all kind of awoken to the sound of rocks bumping and crashing into each other. Kind of it slowly gets up until it's obvious that the 4 of you are awake. You see his head tilt into the room. It's time to go. And then his head recedes out of the building. You guys head out. Okay.
Yep.
True to his word. Go ahead.
I'm gonna thank the whatever he is, the banging rocks for a good time and keeping us safe.
True to his word. The mana storm seems to have passed. When you get outside, and this area is looking a little shifty. Yeah, that's probably a good word for it. I think chains. You think you've done? You recognize it as this is Alcara, and it's probably shifting back to wherever it was. So you guys head out.
Yeah.
You step and start making your way down down the down the street, down the road that's there. After about 20 meters, you see the land around you kind of just that's not on the road fade and shift back into the grasslands that it was. And your matrix pops back on. So that your comm links are working again.
You should be able to call somebody for a ride now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's call our fixer and see if we can find a coyote to move us home.
Yeah.
Kind of like right after you.
Yeah, you got Teflon. What's up? Where are you guys? You're supposed to be back by now.
We had some bad weather. And send him our location, our coordinates.
But where's the plane?
Oh, it also had bad weather.
Turbulence.
Crap. So, okay. All right. I got a, all right. Yeah. I got somebody on his way. When he's taking you back out, point out where the plane crashed. Hopefully the the supplies in the crates are still good. Anybody hurt in the crash?
Yes.
Jerking my thumb.
Great. Okay. Crap. Yeah, he's good for it. Okay. I'll send something with a Valkyrie module. Okay. After a while, you hear the whoop 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 of a helicopter landing, and you can load him up. Lifting off. As you fly back, you look down and only see grasslands. So wherever that stone village was, it has gone back to its previous wherever it was. And you guys skipped a couple things, so that's pretty much all I got for you. You get back to Denver, okay? And I will give you the rewards and such over the week to get you up to date. So thank you guys for playing. This was fun. Sorry it took so long to finish it up. It's been a busy couple weeks here. And if you want more Shadowrun, tomorrow night we've got more. Emerald Glitch over on Gen Con TV. We'll be showing at 8 o'clock, where you get to see Jen, once again, play the face Violet. And where they look into whatever happened to Fred Phineas. The guy nobody seems to be able to remember. Hope everybody has a good week. That'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern on over on the Gen Con TV Twitch channel. And we will be, before that, it'll be Rules of Cool at 7 o'clock, where Rem is interviewing DJ Boden or Bowen. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Where Sky gets to a GM.
We gotta go ski.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some sleep, folks.
Yes,
Good night.
I play the character Glitch.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care.